All right, so I guess we introduce ourselves again? I'm not even really sure, but I am Justin.
I'm Nick. We read the comments from our last video and try to take some advice about making these videos. So hopefully the sound is better, the quality is better, or hopefully our editing has been better. It's going to be a work in progress.
So keep letting us know what we can do better.
Yeah. This has been fun so far.
Yeah, I think for this second video, we're just gonna answer a few more questions just because you guys don't know us super well yet. This will be our last one of these though, and then we'll do some different things.
One of the things that someone asked on our Instagram was what inspires us to share our story with the world.
And I think we sort of got into that last time about how we sort of feel about social media. And I think a lot of those were cons, but I think there are some pros. And I think one of the pros especially is the fact that we are, identify as gay men. We're a part of the LGBTQIA+ community. And I think social media gives us a platform, to really express ourselves. I don't know if you feel that same way, Nick, but.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being a little kid and having feelings of, do I like guys? I'm not sure. And I would log into different, I think it was AOL Instant Messenger. Oh, and you could find these chat rooms, and when nobody was home, I would type in gay or something like that, just to talk with other people out there. And that was like my first experience with gay social media, and it's changed so much now.
Yeah, but I think especially when you're in small towns and things like that, social media gives you a way possibly to feel connected, especially if you feel like an outcast. Like, it's so easy to sometimes in small towns when you're different. So I think one of the things is just that, it gives us a connection, to others who probably felt like us when we were growing up.
Not only is it nice to share what we have with the world, but we've made a lot of friends from social media that we would have never met before. Exactly. A lot of really cool couples and just a bunch of individuals, and we've met people on trips, and it's really cool to hear their stories and just to make acquaintances and friends when we go places. Another question that happened quite a while ago, it feels like now, is somebody hacked our Instagram and it is kind of my fault.
It was kind of Nick's fault.
I'm not gonna go into the whole story, but in a nutshell, I was doing clinical work for school and I was looking at our joint email, and I put my phone in my back pocket but didn't close our email, and I got called to do this emergency procedure, and I butt clicked a link and it gave somebody access.
That somebody got through to our account, and it was a shit show. Yeah, I think there was some fear there though, because, we have, an image, I guess you could say, on social media, and the fact that somebody had control of that, it almost felt like it was possible for them to manipulate our image. And I think that was my biggest fear. So I think, social media can be a little scary, especially when it comes to privacy and your account, just because, they could post whatever, and people don't realize that we've been hacked or something like that. It could look like it's us. But it also made us reevaluate sort of social media in general and how we would be fine if we didn't have it. All right, so this gets asked literally all the time. People all the time ask this. Even when we don't ask for questions, people ask this question. But people want to know if Nick will ever shave his beard. And before he starts, I want you guys to know that when I first met Nick, he didn't have this beard. He wasn't clean shaven, but it was like it was almost more like mine, where it was like a short stubble. And, but anyway, I'll let Nick answer this question. But
I wasn't able to fully grow a beard until I was like 22 years old. A lot of the time, I just wasn't allowed to have one. I did gymnastics for a good 18 years of my life, and when you compete, a part of the image, especially in college, they want you to be clean shaven. And when I was done with that, I kept some stubble, and over time it just started getting thicker and thicker. And I was like, I'm just gonna try to grow it out, see what I look like, because without it, I look like I'm 12 years old. Nobody thinks I can do my job. Am I really gonna ever shave it? I've trimmed it over time, and I don't know if there's some something that pops up, an opportunity or something that calls for it, maybe I will, but I feel like it's almost become a part of me.
Yeah,
and
it's like an extension of his being.
Yeah,
going out to the world for you all.
I like the way it looks. I don't know, it kind of puts me in an awkward, am I a bear, am I an otter, am I a wolf?
Oh Lord.
And then
all these labels.
I don't think I'm any of those, but maybe let it get a little longer to see what I can pull off. And I just feel like it's just, people wouldn't recognize me without it. What is our typical day like? Well, they differ.
They do differ a lot. So Nick has to be up super early for work.
Don't answer mine, answer yours.
I have to get up probably around like 7:30 in the morning. I get ready, I go to work probably from like 8 to 4. Come home and then spend a ton of time with Theo because he is a ball of energy. So I typically go on a run with him then afterward. I mean, I think social media maybe makes us seem more exciting than we actually are, but the truth is that, especially on days that we work, we get super tired, especially Nick. So
I get up at 5:30 a.m. every day. My work schedule varies so much that I could be at work anywhere from 8 hours to 14 hours, depending on what's going on at the hospital. But I always try to go to the gym afterwards. Our typical days are really just like pretty simple actually, and I don't think we do anything super exciting. Typically I wait till Justin or my roommate Typically I wait till our roommate and Justin are not in the house, but when I have the place to myself, I will set up my iPhone and I will put on some wonderful music and film ridiculous videos of myself with a wig on, just because I can.
It transforms.
Maybe one of these days I'll be brave and I'll be a bearded drag queen.
Maybe.
But that kind of leads into the music we listen to.
Yeah, so people ask what music we listen to, and I know I myself have pretty eclectic taste in music. I like classical music, especially Stravinsky, which is kind of nerdy and lame of me, but I do like it. And then I also, on the very opposite end, very much enjoy like artists like Flume and things like that. Like his song Like Water is one of my favorites. I also love Lana Del Rey, which probably makes me very basic, but I'm okay with that, I guess.
As much as I love Justin, and as much as I feel like I know him, I didn't know the first two artists that he said. But I also listen to a huge variety of stuff. If country music comes on, I will listen to it. I still enjoy that. It's my hometown coming out on me. But my go-to lately has been Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande, RuPaul's Call Me Mother is what I listen to when I work out at the gym.
He listens to Dua Lipa a lot too, which is amazing. And
Sia.
We should be ashamed as North Americans that Dua Lipa hasn't happened yet. So please, do her justice, please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I am still not sure if this is what you're supposed to say, but like, subscribe, and share. Share. And we will be making more videos. This is gonna be the last question and answer, at least for a while. So just keep your eyes peeled, and yeah, like we'll see you guys next time.